Viva, market update, very quick market update in terms of analyzing the BTC price. But we're going to take a real look what's going on with the pump. Where are we getting all this liquidity? This investors that are getting very excited right now with the pump that we're getting at the crypto market. Since the DXY, the dollar index is actually falling a little bit. We're going to take a look at that as well. So we'll see. We have some we could use that as an indicators. It's not 100% accurate, but it's being working wonderfully. When the dollar goes up, crypto goes down. When the dollar goes down, crypto goes up. It's working like a champ. Okay, last time we drew a trend line to see where the price is gonna go. So as you can see right now, look at a BTC daily time frame. You can see that we've been consolidating since June. If you look at this way, we actually been consolidating since June. And the cool thing is that we're not in the trend line, we're actually out of the trend line. I took the liberty, guys, to kind of drew a a resistant line here to see where if this pump actually will kind of go into it, because we kind of have this real resistance here between 22,000. If Bitcoin actually breaks the 22,000, which I kind of doubt, I'm kind of seeing. I'm just gonna zoom a little bit so I can show you guys what I'm actually seeing. What I'm seeing something I see that it might be forming a double top. If it's double top, we'll probably just coming down to 19, 18,000. But as you can see right now, let me just show you guys right here. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is it. You know, um, we'll see this weekend. Saturday is actually we in the green right now. So if we come all the way up to 22,000, which is the resistance that actually I see it right now, that's pretty cool. That's pretty good. If it goes over that, I don't know if we have enough momentum to go to 25, but even 22, I'm very doubtful that we going up to 22,000. I might be wrong, you know. It's just my speculation. This is it's not financial advice. It's just a guy that's actually just just analyze the way I do. So sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. So okay, so there's a different something I want to show you guys why I think BTC might or might not hit 22,000, because I'm seeing this double top actually being formed here. If we push it down all the way to 2020, we have something right over here. If you look at it, if we get to 22,000, we might get a we might get a good pump to 25 to 30, if because if you see here in 2020, at the same time when we hit this 22,000, we actually pulled back, and then we just went all the way crazy to before we had a measure pullback. It was all the way to what, 40,000, 40, 41, 42,000. So do we have enough incentive to pump all the way there? Not right now. I'm gonna show you guys what I see liquidity coming from, why people get excited and all that. So we're gonna take a look at that. I want to just to show you guys what I see the resistance coming, what I see the pumping actually getting really excited to get back to crypto uh, trading. I'll be coming harder here if actually I'll see BTC going up to what, 22, 23,000, and just pull back. Soon as it pulls back, I'm gonna come back and do some research on this area here. And then because I know in the past, a year ago, When we got there, we had a sweet little pump, a beautiful pump actually. So right now, as you can see, we went all the way down to 17,000. We came back, tried to retest the 22. It fell, came back. We did a double bottom. The double bottom actually helped us go all the way up to retest the 22,000. We actually did retest it, but it got smacked so hard that we came back again. And then we did a beautiful engulfing candle here that pushes all the way up. That was beautiful, 24,000. But again, we got rejected. Retested again, got rejected. We kind of stayed there for a couple of days. A couple of days now. We did a couple of weeks, and then we got rejected. Came back down, and then this beautiful thing that you guys can look is that BTC has been trying to break the once, twice, third, again, again, again. And right now, we're coming back, trying to retest that again. As you know, Bitcoin has a history. Every time she retests the same resistant point, sometimes she will break it and go really, really hard up. So if we see Bitcoin actually retest 22,000, might get a pump, guys. We might get a pump. Might get a pump. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So our trend line is actually looking real good. We actually on we are in a consolidating state right now. Which is it's okay. At least we're not going down. We consolidating. We consolidating between 18,000 to to yeah, consolidation we can see in 21,000, 18,000 between 21,000. So what am I seeing for the next week? In terms of trading, lower time frames are looking pretty good, like 15 minutes. Um, 15 minutes, if you can see, I have the 50 EMA here. Uh, we're trading above that, which is pretty good. If you go to 30 minutes, it's above that as well. 1 hour, it's above as well. Looking real good. At the same time, if you can take a look right here, I believe you can see what I'm seeing right now. Let me just show you guys right over here. What I'm seeing right now is it's actually we forming right again. We're forming a double top right now. We did right here. Hold on, let me just we did right here. Oh, sorry guys. We did right here, and we know what happened. We came down. Right now, you guys can see it clearly right here. We forming a double top at a lower time frame as well. 1 hour. Um, This, you could say, could that be it, yours, or just going back down? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um, but right now is, you know, right now it's still above the 50. We go to 2 hours, believe yeah, 3, 4. We're just going very hard in the lower time frame. We are looking real, real good. Um, at the same time, it's interesting. Every lower time frame compared to daily time frame, they're all forming a double top, guys. Look at this. This is very clearly like the daily time frame. If you look at a daily time frame, we're forming a double top. 4 hours, we're forming a double top, you know. But that would just be it that, we might just get a pullback all the way to 20, 2,300, or we'll probably just come down to 20,050, and then just going and retest 22. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted because crypto is, October has been a great month for us. Even in a bear market, October always give us a little bit of pump, a little bit of release. So it's happening at the same time right here. So it looks good. Going back to daily time frame, as you can see, we go to a weekly time frame. We'll see that BTC is way below the 50, way below, but we have a beautiful engulfing candle, guys. Very beautiful. Right here. Let me actually show you guys. BTC did that and that. So we actually have a very strange double bottom. And the very cool thing is that we get it in a weekly time frame. We have this beautiful engulfing candle right here. This this for me is bullish. It will close a day in 4 hours. If it stays that way, if it closes that way, even if it closes above that, this is bullish. This is bullish for me because I think it might we have a chance to come and retest the 22, even past that. If that close the way it is, because we had a beautiful double bottom right there, and you know, this is looking it's looking good, looking good in the weekly time frame. I'm not saying that it's gonna come all the way to 28 anything, but we might come all the way to 24, 25 if we come and retest that. But that I will give you guys update tomorrow to see how on a weekly time frame if we close in this beautiful candle, if we actually came down or not. But so far so good. In the monthly time frame, we are forming a beautiful candle as well. Look at that, guys. We have a beautiful, very beautiful engulfing candle here, green candle. This is good. This is actually very comforting. So we'll looking real good for a small pump. We might get a beautiful pump. That might go to 25,000. So but we'll see. We'll see how the weekly and monthly time frame they close because things looking real good, guys. So this is it for BTC. Not much I don't want to add on this, but the only thing I want you guys to just to pay attention is that right now the price is consolidated. You guys saw I showed you guys this 20,000, and between 20,000 and 22, BTC has been trying to break this for as long as we be we be in this bad market. It's been trying to fight. This is a huge fight in between those prices, 21 and 22,000. There's been a lot of hustle there. So we'll see if we can pull more bulls just to help out. Um, you know, get this thing up and get us some breathe, and people get more excited, FOMO in, so we can take some of those those people that come in and FOMO because they don't want to listen, don't want to study, so they'll be the ones giving us what we want. Okay, so I want to just take a quick look here at the Dow Jones Industrial Average Index because it's the form. Why I want to show you guys because I noticed one thing is it's not really correlated with crypto, but it is a little bit. If you take a look, I showed you guys on a weekly time frame. We formed a beautiful double bottom. If you see here, Dow Jones formed as well a beautiful double body. What happened? He kind of pumped. He's pumping right now. He's been pumping beautifully. So now, now let's take a look. The DXY, the dollar index. Uh, okay, let's take a look. XY. Uh, did I? Let me just think I should. Um, the US. That's not the one I was actually. Oh, okay, right here. This is what I was looking for. Okay, guys. Right over here, you can see the dollar index. Um, we, if you look at it, the dollar in the bottom up right here, 114, and then it came and retest. It came and retest this area right over here, 110. Here it retested. He came back up to 113, but it got rejected somehow. He formed a double. Just clear this up. He formed a double top right over here between 113, and then he just came down here, came down over to 110, and you can really see that it was trailing below the EM50. But I want to show you guys one thing here is that it looks like the dollar will, it looks like it's gonna be going down a little bit more. We might see the dollar probably come and retested the 109. 109. Yeah, probably 109. 109, if it doesn't hold 109, we're looking at 107. But 107, there's a lot of noise in there, so might get a bounce from there. So, but right now, dollar has pulled back all the way to 109, and now we has a beautiful candle here that closed on Thursday, Fridays. It closed between the 50 EMA. So, because of that, we're seeing the pump that we got on crypto. So be happy, guys. All right. So for crypto, this is it. Not really. I did a trade that actually I was shorting BTC. It didn't go it didn't go occurrence what I was expecting. So it wasn't a winning trade, but you know I noticed the double top. I wanted to take advantage. I think I went way too early. So things sometimes that happens, guys. You got to stick with your plan. When you get too excited, that's what happens. All right, so let's take a look. I'm gonna show you guys how I look for a where the liquidity is actually coming from. When you're in a bad market, when you see pumpings like this, you got to really be skeptical and kind of do your research to see where is all this liquidity coming at from, and how long would that stay, because there's so much info out there, so you got to really know where to look for. And I showed you guys a couple of channels where to look for, and Twitter is one of them, and Google, CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap. And, there's so many info on a DeFi. You guys know I love DeFi, so when I saw the pump coming, so I had to do my research. I did it. I want to show you a little bit what I actually do. So here it is, guys. This is something uh, that it might bring some of the perspective to you guys. Why is the market is pumping? So we're reading this article here. Is the crypto price today live? Bitcoin near 21,000. Shiba Inu, Dogecoin rally up to 15%. So if we go down here, it says expert take, extending the buoyancy. The global market cap touched 1 trillion after almost 8 months. The top two cryptos, Bitcoin and Ethereum, also saw some renewal interest, said Prashad Kumar, CEO and founder of WeTrade. Here's the quote that I want you guys to pay attention to this, because we all seen what's going on in UK. A positive momentum around the appointment of UK Prime Minister Rashid Sunak. Global markets, along with a hope of reduced interest rate hiking in the US Federal Reserve market next week all played a role, he added. Yeah, so there's something there's I don't know if he's gossiping or there's something really being working on the UK, because what we hear is that the UK is working on a package that will legalize crypto, which is very bullish, very bullish. Yeah, at the same time, people are speculating because the markets are getting so beat down. The Federal Reserve in the United States might just not increase as aggressive they've been doing. Probably just starting to slow it down. So if that happens, that might incentivize people to start spending more. So we'll see. I don't really believe, because the inflation is still so high around the world. The inflation is very high. I know that as the U.S. dollar keeps going down, it's killing all the currencies. So they need to really, you know, do is do a little pullback to kind of give a space for the other economy to breathe a little bit. So this is what all this speculation, all this people coming in and pumping the market as well. But the same time, I'm not going to show you guys here. If you want to take that look, there's so many uh data on the Twitter. When the crypto was pumping last week, this week there was a whale that actually sold almost 925 million in BTC. So just to see the some, you might get too excited and then you might be a victim on this pump and dump. I'm not saying it's a pump and dump, but you gotta really be skeptical when you're in a bear market. You gotta know where the liquidity is coming from and how long would that last. You know, so this is one of the part of the reason why people came back into the crypto market, because they're just speculating. If this package comes out, people will just uh, coming running back to crypto. So the early birds, that's what they bring in all the liquidity here, and some of the whales are incentivized as well. They pretend they're buying and then they just dump uh, their bags. All right, so let's take a look at a different article. Here's from Forbes. The title was October Crypto Market Overlooked Outlook. What I wanted to you guys to so we could take a look was institutional crypto sent. Um, where is it? I had I had a highlighted somewhere here. Okay, yeah. Well, that's the one here. It's I even forget. It's crypto regulations are coming. There's Kevin O'Leary that actually has been talking about that for quite some time. A lot of people think this is not bullish. This is very bullish for crypto. Very bullish. Very bullish. With crypto being regulated, I know a lot of stuff will be changed, especially the decentralized that we all wanted that might change as well. But at the same time, if we want a crypto to grow as fast as we want or as big as we want and make as much as profit as we want, we need this. This is what is going to bring the big boys, the big money. But at the same time, if you're not becoming a sophisticated investor in crypto, you're gonna get killed, because the people that are coming in, those guys have a lot of leverage in terms of intellectual, uh, you know, um, intellectual power, and they can, yeah, at the same time they can manipulate the market as well. Uh, I can't even say the word. Okay. So Biden White House released its first framework outlining the future of US crypto and digital asset regulation in September. Remember, the directive may serve as a guideline for regulators such as Securities Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Commodity Future Trading Commission, CTFC, as they look to implement official regulation rules, official rules to protect investors and reduce illegal activities in the cryptocurrency space. According to a fact sheet released by the White House, the U.S. Treasury is expected to complete an afflictive finance risk assessment on DeFi and non fungible tokens (NFTs) in the first half of 2023. So this is very bullish as well, and people are grabbing all this info and they becoming very bullish. Some people are saying that Bitcoin has bottom, so which means crypto has bottom. I don't know. I'm not gonna hold to that. I like to look at the numbers. I like to look what the charts are telling me. You know, as much as I've been learning this past bear market, I've been just keeping at it, just going crazy in mastering this market and being good at um, in trading. So we'll say that we can't really stop. Guys, learning is the power. The markets can go down. Uh, at least if you know how to, so you can just kind of jump in different boat and just ride with it. Okay, so after that, you know, you take a look for where some of the the news are coming. What the most people actually looking at? People are really looking what's going on. UK is promising legalized crypto, so that was a real pump. At the same time, a lot of people were combining this package regulation for crypto that's coming in 2023. So that, and then and then you go. I go and look for D5. I'll go and see a D5. I'll go to D5 Llama. There's other websites for you to take a look. As soon as you open D5 Llama, you see there's 2.51 changed that 24 hours. But but that's not really, if you look at the chart, kind of don't get really excited. But when you do this, when you actually pull, you expand. I mean, when you zoom in on it, you can see that on DeFi, we had like it kind of looks a double bottom right here. That we form a double bottom, and we actually had an explosion of liquidity that came in, guys. Look at this. Look at this. If you take a look right here, I'm gonna open again. Look, if you leave it the way it is, when you open up, you don't really see that there's an explosion or liquidity that came in the last couple weeks. Look at this. If I can expand, you can actually see it. That we actually, for those that are not paying attention, if you look at it, we had a lot of liquidity coming in. A lot of liquidity left right here. I think we're talking about October. Look, the dates are right here. You know, talking about October 5th to October 25th. There's now October 22. There's a lot of liquidity that left crypto, but look at this. As soon as we get in 25th, we start growing, and between 25th to 27, the 28. Look at this. Imagine this explosion here. That's less than 2 days, and we're not talking about a couple million. We're talking about billions. And look at that. Now we're like data is going all the way to 28. We had this enormous explosion of liquidity there. So what am I saying, Yuri? What are you saying, Yuri? Wait. Let's take a look at CoinGecko. CoinGecko, what you're doing is CoinGecko gives you so much info, guys. You guys gotta really um I told you guys way before. I told you guys way before to really take a look. Don't let um don't sleep on this, because uh CoinGecko gives you a lot of info. Say, okay, so before you do anything, you go to CoinGecko, click exchange, and you're gonna see here top crypto exchange, and then you come here, go to 24 hours and see liquidity. So we're talking about Coinbase, we're a billion, Bybit a billion, KuCoin a billion, Gator, uh, 100 million. Uh, and interesting. Actually, let me make this way because I was kind of wondering what Binance is. Look at this. Binance, we're talking about 16 billion in volume, 24 hours, guys. And then we got the AAX centralized 3 billion, B2 3 billion, Maxi Global 2 billion, OKX 2 billion, FMX W 1 billion, Coinbase. I thought Coinbase will have more liquidity, but even FTX, a billion, FTX, a billion, Upbit, a billion, KuCoin. You know, I love KuCoin. Bybit, a billion. So we have at least 20, yeah, 20 exchanges that actually have a lot of liquidity. So this is actually, that explained because you want to see where all that money right here says, right here on the top says that market cap is, it went up to a trillion again. Liquidity was actually 30 billion. Now it's 81 billion. So you got to know where all liquidity is being traded on. You can see mostly all the liquidities are Binance. So after what you do, what I'll do, right? I'll go and see the centralized exchange, see what's going on in there. So the centralized exchange, let's see, it's open up. All right. So Uniswap, uh, talking about 2 million. 2 million, Uniswap V3. Uh, okay. Am I? Oh, that's Viz. That's not volume. Okay, okay. All right, guys. All right. Okay, so volume, we're talking wow, Uniswap, we're talking 1 billion, V3 Uniswap, 1 billion, Pancake, 200 million, 200 million, 200 million. Okay, so decentralized is not much going on in besides the Ethereum decentralized exchange, which is Uniswap. And then we go to the good stuff, which is derivatives. Derivatives where there's a lot more money, even on crypto as well. So we're going to take a look at derivatives, Binance future, which is look at that 64 billion. And the settlement, when they say settlement, is cash, which means when you offer something, you offer something or you trade something, and then you exchange with and we're talking about crypto. We're using stable coins. Look at that. FTX, 9 billion. BTC futures, 9 billion. Hold on. I think I have to do this. Okay. Binance futures, 64. BTC future, 24. OKX futures, 18 billion. Deep coin derivatives, 15 billion. Pink coin, FEMEX, 11. Bybit did 10 billion. So if you can see, all this liquidity is being is being traded derivative. This is what you see where all this liquidity. This look at now. Wow, we were just talking. It was 81 billion. Now it's 92 billion. So that that might actually pump Bitcoin to go to 22,000. All right. So after you do that, you know, um, you have there's more things to look at it, but at least you already have so much info to know where the liquidity is being traded and what is being traded and where you're being traded. So what you do as soon as you know the top where all the liquidity is being traded, you go into there in the platform, go to Binance and see what are the pairs that are actually getting all the liquidity. So in terms of I'll just give you an example real quick here. You can do it here on yeah on a CoinGecko. Okay, Binance. So what you do, you click on Binance, you go down, and then you see the pair. The first pair right here, it kind of is taking most of the liquidity, the 18 billion. and this is not futures. Remember one thing. Um, it is BTC USD. We talking about in 24 hours is 5 billion. Its volume is actually increased in 27.6. So it's pretty good. It's risen, which is a lot of volume um, going to those two pairs, and the other one is BTC and BUSD, which is the Binance stablecoin. So that's what you do. You see where the liquidity is. So if you're trading, so you know where most of the liquidity are, and then that's pretty much you want to. If you're trading in a bear market, that's where you want to be kind of. What I would do is just focus my trading on that because there's a lot of liquidity. Even if someone dumping 900 million, that happened last week. So so don't forget that. Okay, so what is the next big crypto to explode in 2022? This is just one article. I want people to kind of be careful when you read this articles and you don't do your research. It's good. You read it, do your research, come to your own conclusion because you got to know who's writing this. This is Nasdaq. Now, show you what Nasdaq is. If you don't know what Nasdaq is, you're gonna take a look and see how if you really want to trust this. But you know which cryptocurrency is set to explode? Ethereum. I like Ethereum, Binance, like Binance Coin, Feather, which is the stable coin, and then for the centralized land, I think there's um, Sand is probably way better, but centralized was one of the coins I used to like. Mana, which is decentralized. For those who doesn't know, it's a metaverse, a gaming. And then Algorand, which is L1, Render Coin as well. It's pretty good actually. Okay, that's the coins that they saying they're gonna explode. They, when companies like this making articles like this, you gotta really put a question mark. Okay, so let's see what a Nasdaq is. Nasdaq Inc. is an American multinational financial service corporation that owns and operates three stock exchanges in the United States. The namesake Nasdaq Stock Exchange, and the Philadelphia Stock. I guess if I expand, you see Philadelphia Stock Exchange, and I believe that's where you see revenue 1.76 billion as of 2021. So yeah, so it's a multinational. And the other thing is, look at this: Nasdaq started crypto custody service for institutional clients. September 20th, October 7th. You see, guys, they started to to offer crypto services, crypto, and they starting to make this type of articles. See, yeah, guys, it's just a quick thing. So you guys to be careful. We're in a bear market. Be careful. This is a great time for big whales to dump. Because some of them they bought in the top, so now they kind of want to just to squeeze out most of the liquidity out. So this is it, guys. I'll keep you posted tomorrow or Monday as the market closed, the weekly close, and we'll take a look again at the monthly time frame and see how it's looking. Right now it's looking pretty good. Crypto, yeah, it's crypto this future. Things that don't go smooth, guys. Don't go smooth. So just keep learning, keep reading, keep watching my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you soon, guys. For those that are part of my crypto WhatsApp, you know, any questions up there, don't give up. Don't uh don't be discouraged because things are like that, guys. The cycle goes up and down.